So, it's a beautiful warm day. You can kind of see this brightness. Not a cloud in the sky. So, we are getting out. We are doing some chores. We're getting the chicken coops cleaned out because we haven't done that for a while. And getting them ready so that all we need to do over the winter is just add a layer of shavings. And that way, in the springtime, we can do we just do deep bedding. It helps to keep them warm through the winter. And then we just clean all that and put it in the compost pile in the spring. So that's what we're going to do today. And Kaylee's going to help me. We're going to teach her how to take care of the chicken coops. It's bright out today. It is warm. So it's nice because we've had some cold days, cold rainy days. Anyway, we're going to put on masks because cleaning the coops is dusty, dusty business. Okay, so here's our coop. This coop has not been cleaned for a while, so it's full of feathers, typo, and chicken poop, and a little bit of goat poop, because the goat got in here. Hi, pretty boy. You're so handsome. Anyway, to get this stuff out, though, I need this big bowl. I use this bowl for their feed, but it's also not a bad thing for... Hi. Move, buddy. I don't want you out. I don't want you out. Thank you. Thanks, Julie. So, we're going to get this big bowl.
And dump it into there.
Yeah.
And Dolly's like, leave me alone, Joe.
Are you okay, Dolly? You okay, Dolly?
She's a nice
I know. You used to have so much space to run around in. We'll do that again sometime. We'll get you guys some space, huh? You pretty girl? No, not having it, huh? Not having it. I'm not having it, huh? You're so pretty. Hi, handsome boy. That's okay. When you start putting stuff in there, they will.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So this is where we have our extra big chickens. We got our Sussexes. And they're all growing up and they're so pretty, and we've got some roosters coming up. So this guy right here, Bo, we will be harvesting him probably in the spring, or maybe sometime this winter. Boy, he's a good looking bird, because his genetics are too closely related to too many of our hens, and so that's why we hatched some eggs from some different places, and we did end up with some roosters, so I'm really thrilled about that. I've got Kaylee helping me today because she's small enough to climb up in there and scoop things out. There you go. Yeah, if you can kind of scoop it down this direction first, and then we can scrape it out after you get all of it moved to this end, maybe, huh? Do you think it would be better if I got you the small shovel?
That might work.
Would that be easier? Let me go get the small shovel, okay? So, if you have a shorter handled thing, like we have this little shovel, and it doesn't move too much more than do you want to hand me the hoe?
Yeah.
It doesn't move too much more than the hoe, but it's nice because it's got the shorter handle on it. Oh, there we go.
Nope.
Okay. Yep, I got it. Something else we need to do is we need to grab those rocks. The rocks and the bricks.
Why were they in here?
We had them on top of the food bucket.
Oh, yeah.
Because they kept knocking over the food bucket, or knocking the lid off of the food bucket, and then they'd poop inside the food bucket. And I'm not sure if it was the chickens or if it was the goats that were doing that, but alright. Okay, so we're gotta clean out these nesting boxes, and I will put some nesting pads in there. And maybe I'll do pads with shavings on top, we'll see. Oh, it's hard to see that. The sun's very bright. Hi! Hi, Coco. Those are some interesting goat berries. Oh, they're coming along, huh? Hi. Oh. They get filled with dust and poop and all sorts of things. Even got goat berries in here. Little goats getting in and pooping in the coop. We're gonna make the chicken door smaller, a little bit smaller, so the goats can't get in, especially the bigger goats. And that'll be helpful.
Both so big. Hello. Hey.
Push up that door. What? All right. All cleaned out. Got fresh shavings in there. Those fresh shavings, they smell so good. And now we're getting fresh shavings in the nesting boxes. We've been putting their food in here because we fill it just about every day. They were getting into the bucket and not leaving the lid on the bucket, so found that we needed to just fill it each day. But I ordered a new feeder from Rent-A-Coop. So I should be getting that here soon. You know, some places really have already seen some changes in their shipping. I contacted the company because I hadn't received my thing yet. They resent it, so I'm hoping we'll see it here soon. I am excited to try it. It's a feeder and a waterer, and I think I can attach it inside of the coop right at the door, and so it'll be really easy to get in, to put the feed in, and to check the water. Now, I don't know how much we'll use the waterer for winter because it'll just freeze. So we'll probably do different things, or we'll keep doing what we're doing right now for the chicken water. They just eat out of the goat water bucket. All done?
Yep.
Looks good. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Nice and clean. I think the chickens will love it. Thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate your help.
Coco has gotten nicer.
Yeah, he is getting nicer. He's looking for his treats. He's still not so sure about being scratched, but I think because no, don't feed him those. So I've got this put up with this brick, so I'm just gonna pull that off, and we'll close this door and see if the chickens want to come back in and lay some eggs. I worry sometimes that these chickens are laying under the coop. I don't know. They're kind of sorry. I was taking my gloves off. They're kind of funny because these kinds of chickens, according to the internet, are supposed to lay like more than 280 eggs a year, but we're only getting one. Maybe if we're lucky, we get two eggs a day.
Are we done?
Do you lay 2 eggs a day, Stoic? What about your chickens? Your chickens need to be laying 2 eggs a day.
So are we done?
Or more. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate it.
This off now. I hate them.
Yeah.
That's better.
So, yeah, so that's where we're at here. So, anyway, that's one reason why I wanted a little bit different genetics for my light Sussexes as well. because the ones I bought are show quality, but I'm not showing chickens. I just want to raise meat birds and egg birds. And they haven't proven to be very good egg birds. And sometimes what happens is when they are bred for show quality, you end up losing the egg quality, like as far as the amount of eggs that they produce. And so that's why I wanted to bring in some different genetics from a group that maybe isn't completely show quality, but has but perhaps will have more of the laying quality and still have the size and all that I want for us to be doing meat and see if we can get some more eggs from them. Anyway, so I love my light Sussexes. I think they're so pretty. I just need them to be doing what I expect them to do, according to the internet, like producing a lot of eggs, and even in the winter, and being a really nice sized birds for us to harvest for food. So anyway, that's what we're working on. Yeti's still on her eggs. She has just a few more days, huh? Huh, Mama? Just a few more days. Do you have just a few more days? And then you'll have babies? Maybe I can see if I can candle. We'll turn that light off for a second. Can I see? You got them all dirty. How did you get them all dirty? Oh, I don't know that we'll be able to see. It's too light outside, but that one is really full. You can see the pocket there. And it's just dark, so I think we're getting really close. Yes, you're doing a good job, Mama. You're doing a good job. So, anyway, so we're excited for chickies. Excited for chickies. Thank you, Mama. But that's how we want to do our light Sussexes as well, as having the silkies and those little hens that go broody all the time to sit on our Sussex eggs. But I need more Sussex eggs. I'm not getting enough of them, so